How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. Got some question I gotta ask ya. Push your hands up on that floor. Okay, let's go. Let's go in front low, let's go. Baby, you got a better fall. Oh mama, tell me how you feel. It's Snow Queen, like smile, wanna see you cry. I never seen someone like you before in my life. If you with me, no time sleep, special. Baby, I got nothing. I'll show you my secret, unforgettable. I feel how you feel, baby, my fry. Make me feel happy when you're around. Where were you tonight? I need you around. I feel when you're around. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel?
I'm like, damn, that video always make me laugh, man. He be getting it turned up in this mud. What's up, though, Elder? He said, wake and bake. What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up in the chat? What's up, Chase Big Boy? What's up, Seafood? Yeah, I feel you, man. You say you finna get that wake and bake on. You already know shit. That a lot of times people say that be the best one, the one that you first get to when you first pick up and it first hit you. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. Today, I know it's early and I know it's Friday, but I just wanted to chat for a little minute, talk about some little stuff. I'm mainly going to probably be talking about current topics, current events, some stuff relating with me, updates. I'm sitting here looking at Murray. I see they got Murray on right now. I'm so happy they took this shit off of TV, man. I'm so happy. That show has made people look bad for I don't know how many years, man. And it's good that damn show gone. And it got more and more ridiculous over time, too. But I'm going to go ahead and play one of my little tracks real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and just chat it up for a little minute. Hold on, what I do with it? Hold on. Say you wanna get the fucking money. Say you wanna go straight hard. Say you wanna get the fucking dollars. Say you wanna be Say you wanna go so hard. Say you wanna get the fucking dollars. Say you wanna be with the mob. Be with the mob. Say you wanna be with it. With the mob. With the motherfucking mob. Say you wanna be with it. Say you wanna get the fucking. Say you wanna be with the squad. Say you get it all day. Say that you go so hard. Say you wanna get the money. Hey. Say you wanna be with the squad. Say you wanna get the cash. Cause we know you go so hard. Gotta get that shit. Gotta roll it quick. Gotta get that bread. Got to drink I said. On me with a real ass drink. Get that thing. Get that thing. Get that thing. Get so high on the motherfucking shit, though. Coming back, coming back, coming back, oh. Coming back, coming back, oh. Know you that's wrong with it at. Say you got it back, cause the luck got the hat. Yeah, catch me on the beach. Catch me on the beach, man. Gotta feel the heat from the streets. Girl, catching me. Yeah, catching me. Let's go. Catch it back up. Like a cracker, jack and get it back. Black bag, when you know I'm fucking pulling. Like I said, the money, man, I'm pursuing. And all day, man, I'm straight doing. And all that, man, I'm straight doing what it is. What you really know. Say you gotta flow, well, show me what you know. On that track, you call it freestyle shit. On that track, I show you how to make it hit. What you said, I'm lurking on the cognac, on the dark shit. Bring it back, I bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back. Where you at, where you at, where you at? Homeboy, where you at? When I come through, like I said, I don't know you. Pull up when I see the shit. Pull up, cause we got the shit. Got money all day and we don't play. Got money all day and we keep the K. Yeah, I walk around with it in my pants. He don't really know shit. You might think I got a hard dick. You might think I got a hard dick. But it's that motherfucking game. Put them whole niggas straight in the craze. Like a bitch. Like a mice in a maze. Yeah, I just had to play that shit real quick. I like that damn track. You said, well, or SOS? You said, how are you guys? Up here in Canada, lots have no phone or internet. What? You said huge outage. I wonder what happened, man. Because out here, they've been talking about storms for like the past 3 days, and we ain't got shit. We ain't been getting nothing. Like the grass out here in a lot of places is really brown and dim. It just show you how much sun we've been getting. So that's why I'm like, what happened, Laura SOS? What's good, man? What is good, y'all? How y'all doing on the Friday? Good Friday. We just had the holiday weekend over there. Like I said, a lot of people out here were doing their shit all over the weekend. And then by the time Monday came around, it's like everybody was all tired out and shit, partied out, because a lot of shit be going on out here too, man. Sometimes it's good to take time off the internet, to just get yourself more focused and more, on point about the things that you want to do in your life. Sometimes you just got to chill back and just do you. You come first at the end of the day, and that's what really matters. What up, Drea? Happy Friday. But yeah, I'm back. We still here, man. You know what I'm saying? We still can do our little thing. I just been focusing on other shit. I got the food channel back up and going. So if y'all want to check that out, please go check it out. Go subscribe. Because I got some more videos coming for that as well that I already recorded. I even took a break from my food channel, and that's good too. Like, you don't always have to have one channel. It's good to have maybe 2 or 3, but try to make them something different. If you do have more than one, make them something different. Because I feel like some of the most successful channels on the internet are channels that focus on specific stuff. Like, you know, like if you're just dedicated to a specific thing, I think you got a better chance of being successful. Now with this channel, I mean, my channel, I've been so random all over the place with this thing through the years. So it's like, this is just whatever I do on here. But it's good to have that channel as well, something to be more focused on. So I'm happy that's back. So check that out, you know. Definitely gonna start doing more shows because I'm gonna find a little bit more time over the summer to do more shows like these and come and just chat it up, you know, talk to y'all, talk about whatever. Like I said, it's a lot of current events and stuff going on. We're past June. Thank goodness that month is over with. June was a crazy ass month. It make you feel like what in the hell is gonna happen in the future? Like what the fuck? What's coming next? What they gonna say next? What's gonna happen next? Cause shit is getting wild. You said, meanwhile, here in Boise, Idaho is a 95-degree Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's pretty hot. It was like that shit 2 days ago. 2 days ago, we had heat indexes in the hundreds, man. It's been getting really, really warm out here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You say I have 3 channels. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have more than one channel, though. It is good. It's helpful, but it can take up time. You know, that's why I took a little break here, because you don't want all your time taken up on here unless you know you really got some stuff going on or some stuff really happening. But besides that, then yeah, focus on what's going on in today's world. Like in today's world, you know, people, the CV stuff is kind of cleared out. That's kind of gone. And now you got people starting to get out and move out and about. But the messed up part is that a lot of this stuff is changing. You know, a lot of stuff is changing. It ain't a lot of stuff that we known in the past is disappearing more and more and more, especially after CV. Like, think about all the businesses that got hurt, all the normal businesses. I ain't talking about the big franchises because we already know they were good. But think about all the normal people that own businesses and that were trying to use these businesses to support themselves and their families. And then all of a sudden they're like, no, you can't do this. Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And you know, a lot of they shit stayed open. You know, and it kind of changed a lot of what's going on too. Like, look at malls. Malls ain't even around no more. Well, what happened to malls? Do y'all still got malls like that in y'all area? Or because out here we got malls, but they just ain't popping like they used to be. Like when I was growing up, man, the mall used to be the place to stay and hang around at. Like and the mall used to be popping. Like all the stores was open. Now you don't even see people in there no more. Oh, okay, big boy. I see you. I'll let you know. Sifu said, besides this one, I have rule of 3 for instructions and super chill for gaming. Yeah, I heard about that, man. I heard you wanted to do your whole little gaming stream. Or a channel. What's up with that? You see me, I try to mix my little gaming in on here. I mean, I game a lot of shit. I mean, it's a lot of shit I game on that I just don't show y'all. It's like the main stuff that I show be the stuff that I play on Xbox, but I got like damn near all the systems, so. Shit, me and Drea, we've been fucking fiending on fucking Super Mario Party as of lately. We've been fiending on that shit. That shit been fucking fun as hell. I gotta get another grip though for my other little Joy-Con, but we've been playing the fuck out of this game. I know I reversed it and shit. Shit look cool when you reverse that shit. It's fun competition, man. Very fun competition. Very fun, very nice looking game. I don't never show that. It's so much shit I be playing on the side during my free time. What you say though? Money, good to see you back. I'll be tuning back in soon. Okay. All right. I just have one channel now. I can barely handle that one. LOL. Yeah, it could be like that sometimes, man. I could definitely understand, you know. And you know what? Another reason why it's good to have 2 channels is so, like, if something happens to your main channel, you'll have a backup. Like, because you never know what can happen, right? And if that happens, then you could be like, hey, man, y'all come over here, come here. We going to talk over here because stuff ain't popping over there. It's messed up. Got my little coffee, even though I should have poured some more of that. That shit like empty as hell. Why I pour that empty ass cup? I know I need to pour more coffee than that. Sifu said, been distracted with health issues and dealing with my son. He is a hot mess. Yeah, I heard you talking about him last time. I definitely remember what you were saying, man. I definitely remember. And I hope everything go good with that. I hope everything go all right, because I can understand you care for your son. You want to see him do better, and I hope he'll listen. That'd be one of the most important things too, is like people gonna listen. Cause I can't stand when people don't listen, you know, especially when you're trying to help them or you're really trying to tell them something important. Then it's like, okay, it's like, well, then what more can I really say then? Shit, if I know you ain't gonna listen to me. Sifu said, but more and more I realize that I have achieved enlightenment. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing to have enlightenment in your life and to achieve things. That's what it's about. That's what a lot of it should be going on. That's why I was bringing up the whole business stuff. Like people don't understand, man. It is a lot of businesses that existed before the year 2000 that don't even exist no more because of what's been going on. Shit that y'all would have probably loved in the past, but now you can't even see no more because it's gone, because they took it over, because that's business. I mean, let's be honest. They even tried to get rid of GameStop. Shit, they tried to get rid of that. And I would have been mad as hell if they got rid of GameStop, because who the hell want to go buy their video games from Walmart and other shit? Walmart should be sucking. Every time I go on Walmart and I look at their games, I'll be like, fuck this. Every single time. I'd rather buy my games from Best Buy, to be honest. I see they're still doing good and being successful. I see. Shit, a lot of my shit I got from Best Buy. Matter of fact, even my speakers that I use in here, because in here I got like some really nice computer speakers that I use, and they can plug up to anything. They can plug up to your phone, your TV, your computer, and they got a subwoofer. And I bought them bitches from Best Buy. I swear, this is a true story. I bought them from Best Buy like, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I bought them bitches when they first came out, when they was kind of brand new, and them bitches still work good. Like, Best Buy be having some good shit. You might have to spend a little something though, but they be having some deals. But I mean, shit, man, a lot of businesses we had, I'm kind of upset that they're gone. A lot of those old businesses were places that we could connect and speak to one another and talk and communicate. It used to be a lot more of that going on in the past. Another thing about businesses in the past used to actually respect their customers more. Like they did. Like a lot of them places actually believed in respecting you and making sure you got the right thing and selling you something you like. A lot of people nowadays are starting to get to this shiesty business, or where it's all about the money type business and not really so much about the person. And it's starting to make it seem like you're disposable, almost like jobs. That's something that changed a lot too. I'm about to talk about that for a second. Hold on. Sifu said, now I can sit on my porch with nothing and enjoy the environment. I feel you, man. I feel you, Sifu. Straight up. SOS said, not many GameStops near me, mostly EB games, but it's mostly collectible BS materialism stuff. Now, EB games, I remember them. Electronic Boutique. Shit, who remembers Funko Land? Y'all remember Funko Land? Like, I remember the commercials for that shit. That's another business that went out. But what? Y'all still got EB? Like, I'm going to keep it real. I have not seen an EB store in like, shit. It's probably been like 10 years, man. Maybe even longer. Like, GameStop like bought out all the EBs out here. They bought them all out. You said, what, Seafood? But host, I have your box packed. There is stuff in there from me to Drea, too. Oh, thank you, Seafood. I really appreciate that, man. You always looking out, bro. You always looking out. That is what's up, Seafood. Shit, if you ain't too busy, I'll let you hop in and chat it up if you feel like chopping it up for a little minute. I know this is an early little day, little stream, but like I said, I want to plan on doing more of these where I just come out, talk to y'all, talk about certain topics, and then just keep it moving. I know it's Friday. You know we got SmackDown later today, so I definitely got to check that out. You know my boy Hidden got his stream popping tonight, so you can't forget about that. And I want to talk about the jobs for a minute though. So just like with jobs, back in the day, employers used to respect their employees more. Like they used to care more about who you were instead of not so much about, oh, I want you to do this, and if you don't do this, then you're gone. Back then, businesses used to really care about you and really appreciate you for who you are. And if you were like really good, you would work up through the ranks. Like, and they would care more about you. In today's society, thanks to corporations, today's society teaches you that employees ain't nothing but disposable commodities, which is sad. SOS said the jobs thing I noticed over years, they pick favorites and orchestrate and authorize the others. Yeah, authorize the other. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And today's it is more about that. It's more about who you know than what you done. A lot of people be in positions because of who they know and they got them in there. And that's why you meet a lot of people in higher positions or nowadays that you will see them like, you could tell like they just be at work doing whatever the fuck they want to do, right? And they don't even care if it's fucked up or not. And they know it. Why? Because they know they got that position. They know they ain't going to get disposed like a lot of people in the lower ranks. I've seen it. I've seen plenty of businesses nowadays that never support or do anything really to better their businesses. I've seen them put employees in like hella situations where you got to do 3, 4, 5 more times than what you should be doing. And so these be like some terrible working conditions. So when they don't want to do it, you as an employee, because you're being treated wrong or you're being overworked, what do these employers do? They say, bye, we'll just find another one. See, that's what changed society a lot as well. What's up, Blue? That's what changed it a lot as well. Like, even when it comes to businesses and places of finance, even that's changed us to cause us to be like that. Reflects us. A lot of things in life, the more it's available and the more it's out there for you, the more that most people will just absorb it and start to become those things. And that's another example. Because I'm telling you, go back and go look at some of these businesses like in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. These were some really great businesses, man, that really appreciated people and made sure they done you right and done you well, man. I'm for real. If you had hard times, they would look out for you back then. Them businesses might actually look out for you if you was going through tough times. These businesses today, they don't give a fuck. All they care about is how much more they can fit in their pocket and how they can move in advance. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like getting money in advance in your business and moving on to better things, that's fine. But at the same time, you got to care about the customer. Sifu said, damn, son, I missed another call from you. I don't get up until afternoon. Oh, you talking to Blue. What up, word of the day? What's popping, man? How you doing? What's good? Good to see you. You said watch our ass about these new work today paid tomorrow places. I'm trying to think like what you talking about, because I know they got certain programs, but work today paid tomorrow. I'm like, what is that about? Lord SOS said, I never agree with the fear-mongering aspect for discipline. People miss days for like family emergency. They get written up for it. We got families to take care of. LOL. Yeah, and you got to take care of yourself too. And that's what be so important. It's like a lot of this stuff is to keep you from doing those things. A lot of this stuff that goes on is to keep you from taking care of yourself and your family and your peeps and moving on, and moving on to bigger and better stuff. Because that whole job stuff is so true. It's so true, man. That's why it's a lot harder than what it normally is. And that's why they want you to be working a job until you are gone. Like, they want you to forever work a job until there is no more work. But it's better to invest, invest into something. Try to get your own business started. Try to come up with something. People used to be a lot more creative in the past. Like, man, people were coming up with shit left and right and exploding. We don't see that as much no more because now it's trying to make everything one of the same or trying to take over everything. Shall I continue? Oh, yeah. Where they say a lot of people work from home, remote, the internet's down for half of Canada today. And that's messed up because a lot of people do work from home. I know, man, if the internet went away just for a day, that would fucking fuck up a lot of people's worlds and a lot of people's shit. I swear it would. It would definitely fuck them up. What up, Jordy? He said, what's up? Just got up from a nap and saw that you were live. What's up, man? What's happening? Just in here talking about little random topics, current events and stuff. What's going on, Jordy? Blue said, I work at my job as a teenager, my first one. I've been working at a job as an adult still. Yeah, I feel you. My first job is when I was 18. That's when I got my very first job. And I was doing factory shit. That shit kind of broke me in at an early age. It really aggravated me though, because I had to change my whole lifestyle because it changed. I had to basically work nights. I had the night shift. But man, no, the money was good. The money was good and the cigarettes were cheap. Man, it used to be crazy when I used to come home and some of my friends, they used to be like, man, I ain't got this or I ain't got that. And I used to just look out for them like, here, y'all, man. Because, man, it used to be so easy, though, when it came to the money, man. Even my boss like me at that job, I remember my boss. He was a cool dude. You could literally sit down and have a whole conversation with that guy. He was cool, man. That's a good thing, too. If you ever get cool with your damn boss, do that shit. Sifu said, if you have a job that does this, you get to save $50 a day. You get used to having cash and spend without thinking. What about the rent? Okay, now I see what you're talking about. Yeah, and a lot of people, they spend so much without saving. A lot of people spend more than they save, or they spend more on the things that they don't really need, A lot of people nowadays care more about their lease cars that they drive and their car notes and their clothes that they wear than actually making sure you got something in the house or actually making sure you got food to eat. A lot of people, all they care about is just getting attention and being seen for the wrong reasons. And a lot of people are materialistic nowadays anyways. They see you win something, they want it too. So this is why they do it. Because a lot of people are afraid of never being seen and never being heard. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what really matters is what you believe in yourself and what you do and what you accomplish. And if you accomplish those things, trust me, people are going to come to you regardless. Sifu said, I don't need internet. I know how to read books. I feel you. I feel you on that. I like to read some books, especially in my little gaming magazines and shit. But I got other books I like. Blue said, I work day shift at my job. Yeah, I remember. Yup. Sifu said, my money went up and down, but I worked steady for 50 years. Yeah, that's a grind. And that's a grind, though. That's good, too, though, because there's a lot of people that don't want to work. It's a lot of people out here that rather get their money from other people or come up with schemes or plots, but don't understand, like, hey, if you work hard for it, you appreciate it more and you might save it more. Like, that's why people be blowing their money so much, too. Because they may not be really working so hard for it. Some people. Jordy said, dude, I just talked about how everyone will go insane without the internet. And if they rely too much on it, it was on an episode of R&R. Let me find it at the timestamp. It was when my power was out. Damn. And that's crazy because what's the name earlier? Laura SOS was just saying his power was out and shit. I hope everything good with them out there in Canada. Blue said, I care about saving up money and taking care of bills and food. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely the most important thing, I see a lot of people out here like they don't even be trying to get the basic necessities for themselves. They be too concerned about trying to go around and run the streets and all of that. Like I feel like a lot of that stuff gets done when you younger. You know, by the time I say you hit fucking early 20s, mid 20s, you should be done with that running the street stuff. You should be on trying to focus on your life and what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important. Having food, paying your damn bills, taking care of your damn self. And you know what? Sometimes it's cool to lay off other stuff until you get your other stuff right. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices as well in order to gain things. You know, sometimes you got to be like, yo, I'm good on this, man. I don't want to do this. And hey, I'm not cool. You know, I can't do this shit. You said, oh, let me go up. Sifu said, did you hear the military no longer has standard retirement? Now it is a 401k. No, I did not hear about that at all. And that's interesting. That's interesting. You saying feed my cat. Oh yeah, we can't forget about the cat. I love cats. I seen a really, really cute dog the other day when I was walking, and I could tell that someone owned this dog, like, as it was really nice dog, and it was just running around. It almost ran up on me. It was a little dog, man. It almost made me want a pet. I have no pets, but man, just seeing that dog make me want one. I know somebody was probably upset that their dog was loose. Damn. Sifu said enlisted men too out of at 50K a year. That's interesting. Blue said network crazy, sometimes toxic too. Yeah, it's a lot of toxicity out here. Indeed. So much so that it's like you got to really tune certain things out. It can be off network and enjoy life from network, period, sometimes. Yeah. It's good to have things because a lot of things can go on too, right? A lot of things in your life can just happen, and now that's like your main concern. It's like now you can't do nothing else and do this or do that because now you so concerned about this and do that. That's why it's good to be on your P's and Q's when it comes to what's going on in your life. People say even now officers make only $2,500 a month. I mean, that's not terrible, but I mean, that's not the best of the best, but that ain't bad though. $2,500 a month. That's kind of decent. Cause I know it's a lot of people out here that shit can't barely see $1,500 a month. But again, that sounds interesting. Lord SOS say, I grew up in the 90s. I'm fine with no internet or phone. All I need is my nature. I mean, remember back in the day, man, you ain't even have caller ID. Back in the day, that type of stuff made you want to be more connected with people. Nowadays, it's like, again, it's like more people are like more disposable. When you get so connected to so much, you feel like that it's not that important. Back in the day, you really had to get out there in the town or a place to really get known. You really had to work and do something, which made it more appreciative, or maybe even made you understand it better. Because a lot of this online stuff is just, you could just do whatever you want, you know. It's like a lot of people don't really come on here and really be their true selves. A lot of people just come on here and just do whatever to make people believe who they really are. And that's the problem with a lot of the internet. Because when you're around people in real life, people can say and do whatever. I mean, you can do this online too, but it's much easier in real life. But when you're around people in real life, people can say and do whatever. But at the end of the day, you're going to kind of know what's up with them. You're going to see it. You heard Sifu say all you need is a library in the garden. Yeah, the 90s was better, man. The 90s was like that to me, that was like one of the last good decades for us, in my opinion, before things really, really started to change for our society. Because we've been through a lot of changes in society since the 2000s. A lot has changed, right? from the way we live, from the way we communicate, from the way we travel, from the way we speak to each other, from the way we see each other, from the things we do to how we eat. A lot of stuff has changed for us. Sifu say, I have been on Facebook for 4 months. I barely missed it. You know what? I never got a Facebook page. I never got one. I never ever got one, man. So I mean, I do be on Twitter from time to time. There's some new little stories on Twitter. Or let me look. Let me look. Oh yeah, they're talking about Hideo Kojima. So apparently they said he had pictures up or something like that, and it was supposed to be a suspect to another case, and they put his pictures up. Ain't he the dude that made Metal Gear Solid, which to me is one of the games with one of the best stories I ever seen in my life. Like top 5 game storylines, Metal Gear Solid, and I'm talking about the whole story together, is gotta be one of the best stories I've ever seen. I like a lot of other ones though. Jordy said, I found it. Go to Rant Raid podcast episode 140 at 140:35 mark, and I'll talk about how people will go insane if they rely on the internet and digital media too much. Okay, I might check it out. Give me a little time. I'll probably check it out. In 90s, no network, period. Just phones. Yeah, like I said, man, that was the days too, man, when you just had one phone in the house with a cord and you had to sit there and wait. Alright. I'm gonna have Drea come in for a second and talk for me because I got to get some more coffee because I'm already disappointed. I poured this little cup. Like seriously. Jordy said the 90s was the last great decade of professional wrestling, right next to the 80s. Yeah, 90s and 80s wrestling was lit. Wrestling blew up. That's when wrestling really blew up. Like, it was so popular back then, right? I think damn near everybody who was a kid back then was into it. I know I was. Facebook can be toxic sometimes. I agree. All right, let me get rid of this comment. Yeah, I'm finna get rid of that person. Did y'all get rid of them already? Because that was just weird. All right, I'm finna drop this link for Drea so she can come and help me out real quick while I go get my coffee. And I'll be right back. And maybe she can give y'all some updates on what she been doing and what's been going on. Oh, so y'all got rid of that person. Good. Yeah, Hideo Kojima made the Metal Gear franchise. Yeah, man, he also made Death Stranding, which is a game I really like, a story I really like. He got some of the most amazing stories, Joe, like I've ever seen when it comes to video games. Like, y'all ever seen the story to that Japanese game called Psychonauts? Y'all ever played that or seen the story to that? It's pretty good. Oh, shit. Oh, well, we got him in here. Hey, you said what? Word of the day said more life on the streets, everybody outside. Yeah, you know what? People don't even, I be hearing it now because people be saying it all the time. Like, man, my kids don't play no more. All they do is just sit on their phones and sit on the couch all day. Like, yep, that's what's happened. Yep. All right, I see we got Sifu in here too. He can give us a little update too. Wow. So y'all can top it up while I go get my coffee. I'll be right back.
All righty, now.
Hey, Sifu.
Greetings.
Greetings. I seen the comments you left. Thank you. You sending over some goods?
Oh, yeah.
That is cool. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing better.
Feeling better?
I've been working on my scripts because I intend to do a transcript of all my videos and publish it as a book.
Oh, that sounds good. How far along are you?
I'm still in the sorting things out phase now because I was starting research on a new video where I talk about resolving my psychological issues, and I saw it would be worthwhile to go through and see what persona was developing at what time.
Okay. How it
And
actually started building.
yeah, because in my videos, I jump all over the place. They're all part. They're all different personalities, all arguing in the back of my head, and one would give the others the pimp hand and jump out front for a hot minute.
Oh my goodness, that's too much.
Oh yeah, man, it's like being on a roller coaster.
Well, it's good you're working on it. You're working
But
on it.
I've completed my task. I mean, literally, not only do I no longer have the multiple personalities, I
Hmm.
got repressed memories back too.
Well, good. So, when would you say you like completed that and dealt with it and conquered it?
I would say sometime last month while I was dealing with my health crisis. You know, being in so much pain, I couldn't do much more than lay there and suffer and think. And then
Whoa.
I realized, you know, it was like, well, yeah, my body's in a lot of pain, but my mind is freer than it's ever been.
Huh?
And I realized it when uh, I realized the only thing that I would change of my current existence is having my own land. I'd be doing exactly the same thing. And that's when I realized I turned the corner.
Well, yeah, having your own land, that's worthwhile.
And now I've been spending a lot of time in sort of shock and awe mode. It's like, damn, I really have made it. You know, it's
Yeah.
just uh,
All right, I'm back.
I'm just like those old guys.
Coffee.
Mhm.
When you were a kid, you see the old guys sitting on the porch. The guy, there's no radio, there's no TV, there's no newspaper, no book. He's just sitting there chilling, smoking his pipe or something like that. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
how can he sit there for hours and do nothing? But because he's reached enlightenment, man. He's being
Okay.
entertained just by the environment around him, and he's aware of all of it.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Miles. Thank
that makes
you, Miles,
sense.
for getting rid
Hey,
of these.
y'all in the comments. Right, thank you. They're crazy. It's too
What's going
early. What is wrong with them?
on? Right. It's early in the day right now, man. I just wanted to come out here and talk about current things. Like I said, we got the food channel back popping. We gonna be coming back doing more shows like this and talking about topics because it's good to think back on certain things from the past because a lot of things, like I said, they meant so much to us. And
Yeah.
today's world, a lot of stuff is one of the same.
I
So
think
Mr. Money,
so.
I feel
I've been thinking about this, and this will work a lot better with your backing.
you. Uh-huh.
I think we need to just kick back and have an old school Saturday night shenanigans.
Oh
Hmm.
shit.
Now I say let's plan it carefully. Let's make it the weekend before Labor Day. And I'm thinking more of a watch party format. That way we can all play whatever music we want. There won't be no trolls in there to fuck with us, and there won't be no copyright strikes.
Oh man, I never thought about doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just make it a fucking private party.
That would be
And
wild.
the only way you get an invite is through Discord.
Well,
Hey,
that'd be
I mean,
something.
that sound kind of fun, right? Off line, and we could just play whatever, do whatever, right? Ain't gotta worry about copyrights. I mean, I might plan one of those, especially if we can get a lot of people in there. I could definitely plan one of those. And you said a week before Labor Day.
Yeah, because we know on Labor Day everybody's going to be busy with something or another.
Mm-hmm.
So because traditionally in your part of the country, it's the last weekend before school starts.
Right.
So yeah, so everybody's gonna have their kids out. Man, I remember when I was a kid, that Labor Day weekend, you were so depressed because you
Because you
knew
gotta go back to
Monday,
school.
Monday was coming and you're going back to school.
Yeah, you're not lying about that. And I remember sometimes the schools used to start a little earlier too,
Hmm.
like in August. But yeah, most of them start in September.
Well, these kids can't complain too much. They had a lot of time off in the past couple of years.
Imagine going to school today in today's world, and you got to sit in between a little glass box, secluded to your desk with your mask, and everybody else got a mask on. Like, remember that shit, boy?
Now that
Like
sucks.
that, I know that probably felt really bad when
That
it came
sucks.
to education.
Yeah. That's just so secluded. What the heck?
Yeah, you said a private hangout, no streaming, no drama. Hell yeah, but you never know what can happen though. You said especially no live chat. That's funny.
Yeah, people still try to sneak in. Like, how did you get in here?
No, that Blue said that'd be better. You like that'd be better. Private hangout. Okay, I see y'all kind of agreeing with this in the chat.
That do sound good. No distractions.
What's up, Cabal? What's going on, man? Long time no see. I think yeah, it's something to be, looking forward to. You never know. Like I said, you never know. A live one can happen too. You never know with me. I can come out
Hmm.
early in the day, late at night. I can come out whenever day, so but I just been chilling. That's all, chilling, having a good time, enjoying my time and myself, looking at these current events, watching these
Yeah.
crazy on the news, or watching craziness that be unfolding,
All right,
dealing with
time
this
for me to
wild
load
brother.
another bowl.
Yeah, same
You said,
here. I've been chilling. What you say, Elder?
Time for me to load another bowl.
oh hell yeah,
But
you
yeah, I
gotta
heard
keep
y'all.
it real, Raven, keep it real.
Look at Raven. Hey, Raven. But
Raven suited.
suited and booted, honey. But I heard y'all talking about work, right?
Yeah.
And I think the same thing. I think they don't really have much care for the quality of the workers. It's like, and then they wonder why they don't have such a big quantity of workers because y'all don't care about the quality.
I
They
agree.
care more about what they see from like the higher ups, like your attendance and things like that. But they don't really look at the quality of the work you do. I think that should be more important.
Yeah, don't you hate when you go to a lot of places and businesses today and you got people in there and you could tell like they don't give a fuck.
Right.
Some people do not give a shit
They
when they go to
don't.
work.
And
And
then it's like that affects other workers. It's like when you have workers that don't do much, that affects the other workers because now you have to do more to cover up what they didn't do.
right. And then you got a lot of people who like went that are just jealous. Like when back in the day, it used to be more of a group atmosphere. That's why a lot of jobs used to promote those parties. Like, jobs
Yeah.
promote job parties, job events. You don't even see that as much. I remember back in the day when I used to go to work, shit, motherfuckers used to throw parties, have big ass sub sandwiches and shit, and you can come chill and
Exactly.
you ain't gotta worry about nobody fucking trying to hate on you or snake on you. See that's something you gotta watch at work too.
Oh yeah,
And
man.
your
We
boss.
used to have that at my work. We would have a quarterly safety barbecue. If there were no incidents that quarter, and we'd have raffles. People were getting barbecue grills, TVs, uh,
Mm,
kayaks, cameras, MP3 players, and shit.
yeah, and you know what? Like jobs used to pay you for perfect attendance. You would get extra
Yeah.
holiday pay. You would get overtime pay.
It used to just be more. More. I feel like they can be a little strict with that. Like, come on. And then it's like I hate when people so quick to call out what you do wrong, but they don't say what you do right. I hate that.
Nah, that's true too. Call out what people do right instead of worrying about what they. It's like they'll intentionally call out what you do wrong and try to make themselves look better, or try, or probably trying to get your ass fired.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan laughing. SOS said, and they crap on the worker that does more and lets the one that doesn't do anything get away with murder. Paid to do nothing.
Exactly.
Speak to HR once the entire shift hates you. Yeah, and I see that a lot too. People be in there, no, they ain't doing shit. Why you ain't getting on them? Why you ain't doing nothing to them?
Exactly.
It's like you want to see the business fall apart. It's like you want the business to be ugly. See, this is what I was talking about. In the past, it was more of a greeting place, like a acceptable environment. You felt appreciated.
And then you get tired of trying to sweet talk the person, and you finally write them up, but they're the manager's pet, and the complaint just disappears.
Right.
It's
almost to the point where if you say certain things and they'll try to get you, and you could be telling the truth, like, hey, this person is doing this to me. Oh, they are. Then they go talk to them. Yeah, I don't like that person. Oh, you don't?
Exactly. Like, come on now, this is supposed to be work. What is this? It's not professional.
I feel you. What up, ITB? He said, what's up? Currently at work in the break room. What's going on, man? Yeah, we was just talking a whole bunch about gigs nowadays. What's up, Nick? Because nowadays stuff has really changed. And like I said, it was so many businesses in the past that don't even exist no more. Yeah, you don't even see it no more. It's like almost like an afterthought. A lot of products, a lot of stuff, and a lot of the stuff used to be good. I mean, back in the day, man, in the 50s and the 60s, shit used to call, you could spend less than $1 and you could have a fucking good night, have a good time. Inflation is something that's wild and out of control as well. Like, inflation is like damn near consumed this country. And they talk about it almost every day on the news now. Inflation. It's like they letting you know, like, look, motherfuckers, this shit is finna get more expensive.
Right.
So what you gonna do about it?
Paychecks need to go up. If that's the case.
Cabal said a lot of people are scared. We live in a cancel culture. That stuff needs to go away unless there is a good reason. I agree too. We do live in the cancel culture nowadays. And I feel like a lot of the things that tend to get canceled are good stuff or stuff that used to be helpful. I don't know who that is, but what's up? Laura said, as Sifu would say, it's all Mickey Mouse bullshit. For real. That's just some Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Right. That's just what it is.
That's just some Mickey Mouse bullshit right there. I feel you. Cabal said, I know that with food places and restaurants. Me too. Some of my favorite restaurants before inflation really hit like 2020, right? With CV, shit really blew up. Cause I remember, man, certain stuff used to cost certain ways, and now some of that shit is almost double. I mean, some restaurants have literally had to change how they sell certain things now just to keep up with competition and inflation. Because you got to keep your products moving, but at the same time, you're trying to make a profit, right? I remember they was talking a lot about the home, and when CV was happening, a lot of people couldn't pay their bills, so a lot of people also got hurt in the housing department. A lot of people couldn't pay their shit, and they was like, oh, well, you got to keep them and make them pay you back, and all this confusing ass shit. Yeah, that shit really hurt a lot of people. It really did.
And there was a lot of help with the housing and rents, but some of that stuff had to get paid back. Just like with the money they gave out, the stimulus, some of that got taken out of people's tax refunds. So it's like a double-edged sword. It wasn't that much help because you had to pay some of that stuff back.
Yeah, and then also think about that money that they were given compared to actually, like I said, owning your own business. Like if you actually owned your own business, that little money that they were giving to people wouldn't be nothing compared to what you would have made probably on your tab on your price tag that you made through your business, and that's what sucks too. And then you're giving money to a society that is known for being consumers.
Right, they're gonna give it right back.
You know, that's what changed our culture a lot too. Back in the day, it used to be a lot more manufacturism going on in this country. Like it used to be a lot more building, manufacturing, like I said, inventing, stuff like that. And that's what helps shit grow. That really helps shit grow. But now, as you can see, a lot of stuff is overseas now. A lot of stuff. And now we done just got, you know, it's the norm now, you know, because that hurt people too. It really did. Shit used to, like, I'll give y'all an example. Back in the day, when you bought stuff back in the day, it seemed like it had more of a quality to it.
Yeah,
You know,
last
that
longer.
this is why a lot of people still buy like older cars, because a lot of those older cars were fucking great and were made with great fucking quality and shit. You know, a lot of these new cars today, we already know they like made of plastic.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these new cars, you see it, they get into an accident, you barely even bump a motherfucker, and now your fucking whole on the ground, half your fucking shit missing. You know what I'm saying?
It's not safe. Yeah. Oh, just like the new houses too. You know, the new houses are built kind of weak in case of storms or destruction. It's built kind of weak, not like it used to be built of brick, strong houses.
Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah, them old buildings used to fucking last. Boy, it was hard to get them motherfuckers down. Right, them bitches.
Right, they still here today, as old as they look. I bet you they hunted and everything, but they still here.
Oh man, that Mickey Mouse bullshit. Now, if you excuse me, I must perform. Oh my goodness. Oh my Jordan is getting out of control.
Oh, he is though. He is. He had too much coffee.
Thanks, Cabal. Cabal said our current president and his son cares more about these other countries than us. We are already in trillions of debt. I'll bite my tongue though. Yeah, we are in like hella fucking debt right now. Like, it's like every time you turn around, they talk about a budget that just didn't make it, or how they needed more money. You hear that, or how they overspent. Well, you hear
Always
that all
something.
the time. Like you said earlier, wow, that's a nice garden though.
I know, I'm looking at that. That's something I like. I like planting. Don't do it that much, but it's something, you know, planned in the future. Some planting, some flowers, all of that.
Hell yeah. I want to get make a little nice.
This is my latest trimming of the oregano. See, I just cut the whole thing down.
Now what's good to cook with oregano? Like, what's like a good dish to make with oregano?
That's Italian. That's some Italian.
Anything Italian, man.
Spaghetti sauce, you know. That's Italian. Some herbs.
Pesto sauce.
Yeah, I agree, Bill. Hey, you said too much coffee. My coffee is nice and hot right now. It's nice and hot.
I need some more coffee.
You said I need some more. Well, I ain't gonna be keeping this going for too much longer. I just wanted to come in and chat it up for a minute. Because again, you know I got SmackDown. You know I'm gonna be watching that so I can get my review ready. SummerSlam is finna be the next big event, so I'll be definitely looking out for that. You know, Hidden Stream tonight, and he got his channel. I think he got his other channel back, so we'll be looking forward to that.
That's good. Friday night show, got SmackDown. Let's go.
Yeah, you said agendas, but also working with China like they did like Disney. Man, you know what? Something else that's crazy now too is how everybody got a streaming service now.
Yeah.
right? It's like they really want everyone to be hooked to it. Like, and it's a lot of these motherfuckers. Like, how many of these bitches do you expect us to buy? Because at first it was just like, you know, the simple shit,
Netflix.
Netflix. Now it's like damn near every company wants to get a streaming service, like HBO, Disney, fucking many more. It's like, and now they're starting to release all their new shows and all their new shit on that.
On
Like
the streaming.
I wanted to see the fucking Martin reunion. I wanted to see that because y'all got all the people.
Me too.
Oh, BET plus. Man, what the fuck?
Right, and it's like, what's the point of having a network then? Why am I paying for cable when y'all not even putting it on cable? What's going on?
What the hell, man? HBO Max. I just seen they price $9.99. Man, that's kind of high, man. Like they want. Just imagine you got Netflix. That shit.
Right, it all adds up. Mm-hmm.
That's
like pick one.
I start buying my own fucking movies, but right now, currently, I only pay for Peacock. That's it. And yes, Peacock did get months free.
And you got to remember, if you're using a streaming service, that means somebody knows what you're watching in real time.
True.
Yeah.
Yup, and they can see how many views they got on it and how many people watched it. And if your internet on or your stuff off or they having technical issues, you can't watch nothing.
Mm-hmm. Just quietness.
Yeah, Cabal said there's only a few good shows. Like, that's why I got rid of Netflix, because I used to have Netflix, and it's like after a lot of the shows you like, they took off and they moved this, moved that. Their movie selection wasn't that great. And then they start filling it up with their own type of shit.
Yeah. Netflix is not the best.
I never liked about Netflix, man. It seems like you can never find just the movie you're looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You type in that search, oh, movies related to that. Bitch, that's not what I asked for.
Just like the other day, we was looking for Child's Play. They didn't have Child's Play, but they had like Seed of Chucky, all the other ones, but they don't have the original Child's Play or number 2. It's like, what the heck? Y'all can't afford it, but y'all got everything else, including the new remakes.
Yeah. Now I don't know what's on Hulu Plus. I see Blue.
I like Hulu.
Hulu Plus.
Yeah,
I like
Hulu. Okay.
I like Hulu and Peacock. I like I do like the show. What's it called? The Rock Show. You know it. I forgot what it's called though. The Rock.
I still haven't watched that.
Young
yet.
Rock.
I want to watch that.
I do like that show.
Talking about he was a kid. Talking about something saying acknowledge me as a kid.
Yes.
Like
yes,
seriously?
He was like 5 years old, jumping on the Rock, talking about, "Come on, play with me, acknowledge me," and he was like, "You know who that is."
That's some funny shit.
They got me with that.
What's also crazy is how in the hell Roman Reigns that had this belt for almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, 2 title defenses, huh?
Like don't time just fly by, don't it?
Yeah, that's a long time. Just like the Usos, they didn't have their belts forever. Not both, but forever.
Oh yeah, Jordy, that is definitely one of the main reasons why I got it. But there are some other reasons too. Like I watched some of the other stuff on Peacock, like Married with Children. I used to love watching the Chrisleys on Peacock. It's a lot of other shows on there. And another reason why I like Peacock is because it's only $4.99. $4.99, which is pretty good. And then, like you said, Jordan, and then you can watch all the pay-per-views. So that's kind of good.
I got a new roommate.
What?
And he installed one called Tubi that I haven't checked out yet.
I never heard of that.
And my other friend told me if you have a smart TV, go to your input menu and you can get a whole section called Watch Free. And oh shit, man, they got all kinds of stuff. The only downside is it's lots of commercials, and a lot of times it's the same commercial. But other than that, man, I've been watching really good old shows on a channel called American Classic, like The Shadow from 1939, Black Hawk,
Hmm.
uh, Dragnet from the late 50s, before Harry Morgan showed up on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Yeah,
smart TV. It comes with
yeah.
stuff. They got the
If
live
you gotta watch
TV.
TV, watch anything but a major network channel. All righty. So
I feel you, Raven.
my latest crop is laid out to dry.
I
Too
really
bad it
love some
was
Jeff Hardy back in the day.
too bad it wasn't weed.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Are you growing any tomatoes?
I gotta check out this Tubi.
No, I didn't get to do any this year, but I'm gonna do a greenhouse, so I'm gonna try to get them started early.
I know people love growing their tomatoes.
Yeah, I feel you, Jordan. You said I hope they have more time to make stars with Theory or Riddle before it's too late. I agree. I really think Theory is definitely going to be one of their big stars. Like I think they're going to definitely hold on to him and have him reach new heights. I
Yeah,
think
me
Austin
too.
Theory is going to be the new Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, I think they're like the future of the stars. Riddle, Theory, who else? Who else? The young ones. Even Madcap. I think they're gonna be around for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't forget about Madcap. I hope they do something with his gimmick though. I hope they change it or do
Yeah.
something.
And Omos, but I think Omos still need a little work. I do. But he could be something too.
Yeah, my
That's funny.
is so stiff.
Yeah, he needs some work. He needs, a little
He's
rough
so
around
stiff.
the
He'll
edges.
end up hurting people if he's not careful.
Raven, you got me laughing with that, Raven. You said what, Zoriel?
I was still talking about Omos.
You said Theory need to double up on them roids. Damn. Damn. Now I don't know, like I don't know who's on that or who ain't, but I will say he's in great shape though. So that's another reason why they're gonna push him because he's young and he actually has a wrestler look. You know,
He
some
do.
people don't got that wrestler look. So if you ain't got that wrestler look, then you really need to really have a gimmick to help you. But
What?
if you got a look and you got a gimmick that works, it
Yeah.
helps.
Like, what are they gonna do with Dominic? What are they gonna do with Dominic?
I don't know. I don't know. Like how far, like as you can see, they keep using him to ride his father, but how long is that gonna last? You know, because I can't imagine
Right.
Dominic being popular without his dad, honestly.
Right. He can't do it forever. Like they got to do something with Dominic.
Oh, Raven said they pushing him to be the new John Cena. I heard a lot of people say that, Raven. Like, yeah, he gonna be the new John Cena. Basically saying like he gonna be that new dude that just be there just winning all the damn time.
Okay,
Huh.
maybe so, but will the fans accept Theory as a face? I don't see it.
Oh, that's a good point too. That's a good point. Like, what will they do, right? To try or
And that's
because go ahead, go ahead. I know
because
y'all
I
got
was thinking that right, it got us going because that's like the mix up. Because it's like Riddle came through after Randy, but he's really like a face. I see him going the John Cena way, and then you got Theory coming in like talking about for John Cena, but he's actually going the Randy way.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
So like a mix up.
Theory is a less believable face than Randy. I mean, Randy as a face is boring as hell.
Oh man, he said we're complaining about it, especially one destroyed his TV in front of 50 of his party guests, and his wife and kids were gone for a week. Yeah, I heard about that too, Jordan, about
Wow.
people being very, very upset that Theory won. I know it came out of nowhere. I know it
Who
did
did
kind of.
that?
Yeah, he said it was a video of someone breaking their TV about it.
Okay, now relax.
Yes, Theory did have some stuff going on with Cena. Yeah, I see that comment, Cabal. Like they even had a segment where Theory was talking shit to Cena, and then he tried to take a selfie, and then Cena just walked off on his ass. He was
Oh
like,
man, he
"Goodbye."
shouldn't be doing that cause Rock put Cena over because he knew it was leaving for Hollywood. That's
Mm-hmm.
what gave him this big jump. And if Cena's trying to do the same for you, Theory, shut the fuck up and do it. Don't be a little bitch. Because
Cabal,
that wrestling karma can disappear right fucking quick. Or turn around and give you the pimp hand.
I know we'll be definitely looking forward to what his future is going to be because he already said whoever wins that match between Roman and Brock, he's coming for. So, and he already announced it too.
So he's going to challenge them. He's talking shit to Lashley. Damn.
He's out of control.
Dominic Mysterio will be popular in due time. They just need to work and develop him for a few years, and hopefully he'll be a main event. Hopefully.
Yeah, you know,
if he trained hard.
I know he disappeared. Was he really injured for a while?
Well, they said they act like Veer put him in the hospital. So he was gone for a while, but he back now.
Yeah, what he needs to do, him and Dad need to disappear, and they need to go old school. and train his ass up, and then Ray comes back for one big run, and he hangs back and lets Dominic do his thing.
What's up, Silent?
Hey, Silent.
And I see you too, D-Dog. How you doing, man? What's up, D-Dog? Silent.
Oh, thank you, Cabal. Yeah, see, it's like the soap opera has so little interest for me. I'm barely even watching the highlights, and I can write a better script than these broke dick motherfuckers.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started. Don't, because soap opera is one I watch. Bold and the Beautiful, and they are ridiculous right now. I don't know who's writing it, but it's out of control. Out of control.
And you said that show been on for years, right?
Yeah, that show started, I think, in the late 70s or early 80s.
Yeah, and what the fuck up with Seth Rollins' fucking character? What the fuck is that? I mean, every time he even shows up on screen, my mind just turns off because I don't care what he's got to say.
Seth, man, he crazy. That man crazy as hell. He is wild. And I agree too, Jordy. I'm sick and tired of Brock versus Roman too.
Exactly, really? And then for SummerSlam, really? We seen them fight already. We already know. They're going to hit the same moves. It's going to be about 5 F5s, about seven tackles, spears.
Yeah, that's funny, Cabal. He said he need a mask. He got a baby face like his daddy. That is some funny shit right there.
Ooh, that would be it, man. He comes back from the break with a mask. Oh, that would work, man. What up, Double Dog? All right, a fellow Nazi back is in the building.
There goes Silent. There goes Silent.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true, Jordy. If he do, and I know that's what Theory is planning on doing. Yes, I agree. Bring back Broke Corbin. Yes. Now he got a match set up with Pat McAfee on SummerSlam. Money, Brandy, girl or boy. You go, Silent. You like, which one is it? Which one is it, bro?
One day he is going to plan our baby shower. One day.
All right. Oh man. But we over an hour right now. You know, I wanted to have a little fun chat. I'll be back another time to talk about more current events and other stuff. You know, might open it up a little bit more, you know, but I just wanted to just keep it a little chill, just conversate in a little afternoon time. And I hope y'all, the rest of y'all, thank y'all in the chat for coming through and giving us a little talk.
Yeah, definitely.
I never seen that Baron Corbin. Now that's the Baron Corbin I miss, the lone wolf one.
Look at Jordan. Now he's going, oh Lord. Okay.
Oh no, you're like, wait, man. Look. See,
Rumors, rumors.
look what
Whoa,
Silent is
wait, what?
doing.
Wait, what?
Oh, I got to get out of here.
Look what Silent is doing. Silent, you look what you done did. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all have a good one, man. Thanks for coming through, Elder. I'll be talking to y'all probably a little bit later. I'll see what's up. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all on the later tip, y'all.
Yeah,
Okay,
catch
well,
y'all later tonight.
catch you later. I'm about to go make a breakfast sandwich. Might make some pancakes. I don't know. But good to see everybody in the chat. Much love to y'all as always. And I'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
Peace.
All right, peace out, everybody.